Hello everyone, welcome to my channel at their best predict. So in today's video content, I'm going to put you guys through the process of how to make the prediction of correct score using some of our UEFA Champions League games as an example. So without wasting much of our time, first I would like to make a reference to a particular website before going on into the statistics so that it will be very easy for us to do. If you have been following us on this particular channel, you guys will be aware that this particular website is the website we always make use of as our correct score prediction reference. So actually these correct score predictions are not always accurate, but they always give us an insight of possible outcome of the game. So the games that I'll be predicting my correct score on in under the UEFA Champions League of this particular match day. The first one is Atletico versus Lazio. The prediction for that one is 1-0. That is Atletico Madrid to win by 1 goes to nothing. And another one is Porto versus Shakhtar Donetsk. The prediction for that one is 2-0. So we have another one which is Leipzig versus Young Boys. I'm going to predict. I will be predicting correct score on that one also. We have, and the last one for today's video is Newcastle versus AC Milan, which is 3-1 correct score prediction. Actually, these are only these correct score are only giving us insight of possible outcome of the game, but they are not always 100% accurate. So now we are going to be making use of this particular correct score as our own insight to check the statistics. So now let's go. And now back to our Sportybet platform, whereby we are going to be predicting each of the correct score of these particular games one by one. So I'm starting with Atletico Madrid versus Lazio. If you check the stats very well, you are going to see that the home team is currently in form and leading on the league table, and the Lazio is on number two. Actually, these two teams have already qualified, even if they play draw or win. According to the stats I'm seeing on the table, if either of them win this particular game or draw, the both of them are already qualified for the round of 16. And if you check the last previous games played by these two teams, Atletico has always been winning or draw. So while playing at home, Atletico has never lost the game. At the last match they played, Atletico Madrid won. While playing at home, Atletico Madrid won the game by 1 goes to nothing. And the last match they played, whereby Lazio was playing at home, the match ended up in a straight draw. So in this particular game, you won't experience much effort of these two teams in it, but surely the home team is going to win this game or draw. And checking the average goal scored by the home team, which is Atletico Madrid, you can see that there is an average goals of 3 goals, and average goal scored by the away team is average goals of 1.4 and conceding an average goals of 1. And for the home team, they are conceding an average goals of 1.2. It shows that the away team is not really scoring very goals in the last previous games and is not really conceding much goals in their last previous games. So what you guys should be expecting according to this particular statistic is Atletico to win by 1 goes to nothing. According to our reference in the website we checked earlier, if you guys documented the correct score made in that particular website, they said Atletico to win by 1 goes to nothing. So now the next chapter we are going to check is the odd suggestion by the bookmakers. So if you check very well, the smallest odd in this particular for market session is Atletico to win by 1 goes to nothing, or Atletico Madrid to win by 2 goes to nothing. But for this particular match, I'm seeing Atletico to win this particular match by 1 goes to nothing. That is 1-0. So correct score prediction for this particular match of Atletico Madrid versus Lazio is 1-0. So that's our correct score for today's match between Atletico Madrid and Lazio. So now let us move on to the next game, which is Porto versus Shakhtar Donetsk. So Porto versus Shakhtar Donetsk. The correct score predicted by the website we just made use of as our reference. We are making use of as our reference. The correct score prediction for that is 2-0. Actually, both say the two teams, the home team is on the second on the league table, and the away team is third on the league table. and checking their league. I'm sure you guys can see that their league seems to be this kind of a very tough league for me, because even Barcelona, that is on number one position on the league table, if okay, actually Barcelona is currently safe on the league table because of their goal difference, but the 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 home team, which is Porto, is not safe because the points with Porto is having is the same as Shakhtar Donetsk. So this particular game will be a very tough game, but surely the home team is having the upper hand in this particular. So observing the form of these two teams, we can see that the away team is currently in form compared to that of the home team form, but the home team also is having a 60% form and leading on the league table. And checking their previous meeting, Shakhtar Donetsk has never won any game out of the last 5 games they've played with Porto. And checking the last match they played, which ended up in Porto winning by 3 goals to 1, even though what Porto was playing away, and ever since Porto has been playing home, the team has never lost any game to them. The last one was 1-1, and another one was 2-1. So, according to the reference, making reference to the particular website we check, the correct score there is 2-0. And checking the average goal scored by these two teams, you can see that the home team is scoring more goals compared to that of the away, and they are conceding less goals compared to that of the away. So, surely in this particular match, this match can be a very tough game. So, if you are not predicting correct score for this game, I will advise you go for Porto win or draw in the halftime. At least first half win or draw. So let us check the correct score market for the odds suggestion. So we have two options in this particular prediction, which is Porto to win by 2 goals to nothing or Porto to win by 1 goals to nothing. If you ask me which one I'm going to go for, I'm going to go with our reference of that particular website, which is Porto to win this particular game by 2 goals to nothing. So our correct score prediction for Porto versus Shakhtar Donetsk is the home team to win by 2 goals to nothing. So I'll be moving on to the next game, which is the match. So is the next match now that we are going to be predicting. The correct score prediction is Leipzig and Young Boys Band. Actually, if you check the prediction made in that particular website, you are going to see that they said Leipzig to win this particular match by 4 goals to 1. Actually, if we should be checking the league table, we can see that Leipzig is currently on the safe side on the league table, but with just 9 points, and they seems to be safe for me. So I'm not expecting so much goals like that in this particular game. For Leipzig to be having 4 goals, I'm not really expecting that. So for Young Boys, in the last match, the only match they've played, while Young Boys was playing at home, the match ended up in 1-3, whereby Leipzig won the game by 3 goals to 1. But in this particular game, I'm seeing Leipzig to be winning this particular match with 2 goals to nothing. Considering the average goals scored by the home team and all the average goals conceded by the away team, you can see that at least in based on the analysis of the average goals scored, it shows that Leipzig is scoring average goal of 2.2 goals in every match, and the away team is conceding an average goals of 2.2. So let us check the odds suggested by the bookmaker. Even though you can see that the home team is not that really informed compared to that of the away team. The home team is having 60% form, and the away team is having 67% form. So let us check. So the odd for the odds suggested by the bookmakers, the smallest odd that we are currently seeing here is Leipzig winning this particular match with 2 goals to nothing. That is the bookmakers' suggestion based on their own analysis. And another one, we are having the home team to be winning this particular game by 3 goals to nothing. But the possible outcome of this particular game is Leipzig, that is the home team to be winning this particular game by 2 goals to nothing. So now the last match, which I'm going to be doing the analysis on it. So we are going to be looking into the match of Newcastle versus AC Milan, whereby the website we just checked earlier suggested that the match should be ending up in 3 goals to 1. That is the home team winning the game by 3 goals to 1. But actually, after checking the stats, I realized that their league also is seems to be this kind of a very tough league, as in their table rather seems to be a tough, seems to be very tough, because these two teams need this particular match. One of them have one of them need to drop out of the league, because first, if you check the table, you can see that both of them are, one is on the Newcastle, which is the home team, is third on the league table, and AC Milan, the away team, is fourth on the table. Both are having the same points, but uh, the reason why Newcastle is leading on the league table is because of the goal difference. So both teams need this particular match, and even PSG, that is currently second on the league table, is not really safe. If PSG lost their match against Dortmund and one of these two teams won the match, definitely PSG is currently going to drop. So now this particular match is a very important match for them. So we have to consider. So let's consider their form, their previous meeting, and average goals scored. Checking their form, you can see that both of them are currently in the same form, and checking their previous meeting, you can see that it ended up in a straight draw. That was when Newcastle was playing away. And checking the average goal scores by these two teams, you will see that the home team is having an average goal scored of 1 goals in each of their last 5 games, and average goals, and conceding one. And checking the away team is scoring an average goals of 0.6 and conceding 1.4. To me, in this particular match, the home team is having the upper hand, because even though Newcastle are not in form, at least in the last 2 games, they are not really in form. But if you notice very well, in the last 5 games they've ever been playing, they have never lost their home game, and they have never lost their home game. And checking the away games of this particular away team, which is Milan, in the last 5 games, the two away games they played, they have never won any of it. The last one they lost it against Atlanta, and another one they played straight draw with Leeds. Now let us check the odds suggested by the bookmakers, because the correct score prediction for this particular game is not 3-1 as suggested by the website we just checked earlier. The correct score prediction for it is 2-1. That is the home team to be winning this particular game by 2 goals to 1. Now let us check the odd. So this is the odd allocated by the bookmakers. Actually, the smallest odd for it is straight draw of 1-1, but the possible outcome for it is a 2-1. So the correct score prediction for this particular match of Newcastle versus AC Milan is Newcastle to win by 2 goals to 1. So thanks for watching, guys. This are the prediction we have into this particular video, and if you are just joining us, make sure you subscribe to this particular channel so that whenever we drop our next video, you'll be notified. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you drop a comment if you have any suggestion or opinion concerning most of the videos we are dropping, and or if you have any issues that you think they are not right that we are doing, please kindly take our put our attention into notice. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video content. Bye.